Two of our elected representatives in Washington, D.C. have dared to tell us the truth. The federal United States is bankrupt. Our children will inherit this unpayable debt and the tyranny to enforce paying it. America has been completely bankrupt in world leadership, financial credit, and its reputation for courage, vision, and human rights. This is an undeclared economic bankruptcy and economic slavery of the most corrupt order. United States Congressional Record, March 17th, 1993, Volume 33, page H, 13-9. What is important to understand is what happened to James Traficant during this period of time that he was trying to warn all of us of how government really works. He was imprisoned over trumped-up charges. He was in federal penitentiary for about 7 years, and while Bush was going to pardon him, he did not want a pardon for something he did not do, so he served his time. He was nearly murdered while in prison. This is another document. Again, you will find all these documents on stopthecrime.net under USA Inc. link. This is called the Clearfield Doctrine. And what is most important about the Clearfield Doctrine is that when private commercial paper or our debt notes, as the United States has had since 1913, since the Federal Reserve, since the debt notes have been used, the United States sovereignty no longer existed. We lost our sovereignty status, and we have become no different than mere private corporation. That is why we are USA Inc. This is an extremely important report. I would recommend everyone download it. You can certainly watch the YouTube documentary, but this is actually quotations from the Iron Mountain Report. Now, a little background about the Iron Mountain Report. It was developed in the early 60s by experts that met in a facility, a nuclear facility called Iron Mountain. That's why the report became known as the Iron Mountain Report. And the report from the Iron Mountain was to determine the minimum and optimum levels of destruction of life, property, natural resources, on the possibility and desirability of peace. Now again, we've been tricked by doublespeak and by language. The word peace does not mean peace as we would define peace to be. Peace are war games. Peace is war. War is peace. And it's important to understand what the Rand Corporation has to say and did tell us about war games. On page 5 of the Iron Mountain Report, I have some segments that I've pulled out, and I'm just going to read these to you now because these tie in to our energy resources and to water. Page 5, they talk about how they organized repression of minority groups, the reestablishment of slavery, the deliberate intensification of air and water pollution as part of a program leading to peace, the long-range planning and budgeting of the optimum number of lives to be destroyed annually in overt warfare is high in the Iron Mountain Group's list of priorities for government action.